What's up, people? This your boy John Doe. How y'all doing today, man? Oh man, I didn't even know we was live. Oh man, I'm here with me and Zobi70, my homeboy. You know what I'm saying, brother from another mother. You know, and we gonna go ahead and I didn't get to see the conference, but he knows all the aspects of the conference, and we're going to break down the Sony conference. I'm going to go back and I'm going to check it out. I've been trying to, if y'all know a link that I can go and check it out, put it down there in the description, man. But go ahead, Zobi. I'm going to holler at the people.
Yeah, man, it was JD, I tell you, it was beautiful last night. It was beautiful.
Oh, was it that good, sir?
It was beautiful, man. It really just took me back to the day. I was able to be 12 years old last night. I was able to be a kid again last night. Like I said, I just wish Sony would follow through with you know, like it was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. So, I hope for the remainder of the years of my life, Sony would keep it like that. I love how Japan held on to their wallets and said, no, we will not buy a PlayStation 4 going this next console generation. And Sony came out there and dropped game after game after game. It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
So basically, you got the Sony that you grew up with.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah. So
you got the Sony that you wanted all of this time.
Yes. Even you know, I know this is damage control. Even just by them showing because you know the conference that we get is the little shit that they showed in the beginning, where they just showed the Destinies and the Assassin's Creeds and stuff like that. That didn't even bother me because that was just a tiny piece of the puzzle. Here in America, that would have been the main course. You know what I'm saying? It was beautiful. It was beautiful, and I said this shit was going to happen because Microsoft was able to make a dent, just a small dent, by coming there with the Xbox One and with those pre-orders. Japan and Sony seen that, and they got it together, yo. It was beautiful.
Well, the thing about it, Sony can't see. It can't just happen. Sony had already had to have this in their vision in order for to implement this. You know what I'm saying? They can't just flick a button and all of a sudden these games just be there. You get what I'm saying? They might have had to pull these games out sooner than they wanted to.
Yeah.
But they was already coming. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of them said 2015, which was very surprising.
Most of those games gonna drop next year. But we hold on. Let me slow it down now.
Yeah.
Sony have been the masters of delaying. You get what I'm saying? And pushing games back. So they might advertise a game as 2015, and you may not get it in 2016. You may not get it in 2016. You may not. That's the truth. They've been pushing games back.
You're right. It may not. You're right. But I can't remember a Japanese game being delayed. It might have been. They might have never gave us a date like Final Fantasy. Say it's coming soon, or they'll say it's 80% done or it's 90% done. But when they put a date for a game, that game comes out. I can't. You know, it might be a couple of Nintendo games, but when it came to Sony, I remember when it said it was coming out on this date. It was coming out on that date. Hey, that's my boy right there.
Oh, there's no AK. Hold on 1 minute. Let me slow everything down before I bring you in, AK, because I did do something. Screwface is running late. You gotta hear about your background is loud as hell, AK. All right. Screwface is running late. You know what I'm saying? It may take him a while for him to get in. AK. Your background.
You know what I mean?
It's still loud?
Yes, very. Just mute it for a second. Until you're ready to talk, just mute it for a second. All right. Screwface may be running a little bit late. You know, well, he says he's going to take him a little while. AK, your background.
No, it's too low.
Now, just mute your mic, AK. AK.
Yeah.
Mute your mic right quick.
Oh, my bad.
You heard me?
All right, there you go. All right, sorry people for the, you know what I'm saying, for the loudness, but yeah, C4. I haven't spoke to my boy C4, man. Like, I don't know. I pray that he all right, man. You know what I'm saying. But Screwface, he said he running late. None of us have spoken to C4, man. And I hope my dog all right, man. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
C4, if you get a chance, man, holler at us. You know what I'm saying. Let us know what's going on, man. But with that being said, let's get back to the subject at hand. But no, when you were talking about
the delays.
Yeah. When you talking about the place, we're not talking about like the original when it was out on the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 2, but the PlayStation 4 games have been getting delayed a lot.
Yeah, those are the Americanized games, and America's a piece of shit, and they believe that, okay, we can just patch the shit when Japan says no, we're going to give you a complete game. So, you know, of course, Driveclub and the Order 1886, those are going to be delayed because, you know, they're shitty ass American games exposed.
Yeah. So, you know, it is. So Sony, like, so what you're saying, Sony doesn't have the respect for America. They feel they can just put.
Yeah, that's what I seen. That's what I seen last night. Is that they just didn't give a fuck about America. Yoshida, the same man that says he doesn't understand people, who doesn't understand indies, didn't show nothing, no indie nowhere. That was, and I told you motherfuckers that he wasn't going to do that shit. He would never say that to Japan, yo. But he would say it to us because he knows we a bunch of bitch ass gamers, yo. We're not even gamers.
But you got to think about it. That was just the first, you know, that was the pre-conference. That wasn't the conference, though. You know what I'm saying?
JD. No.
I'm just saying, that wasn't the conference, though. They still got a chance of showing these indies. And a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, usually a pre-conference, you want to get the mouth watering so people will come and check out the real conference. And the real conference is probably when they're going to slap people with those indies.
Wait,
like
you mean to tell me that they show games like Persona 5? They showed games like God Eater 2. They showed games like Yeez. They showed games like The Sky of 5 just to entice you to go look at a bunch of indie games?
Hold on. But was that not the pre-conference? So are they not going to actually have a conference at the Tokyo Game Show?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you mean to tell me that was the mouth-watering part to get you hyped up for indies?
Oh no, but they did the same thing in America. If you think about it, when they had their pre-conference to E3, before they launched, when they showed the Infamous, when they showed the Killzone, when they showed that beautiful Killzone footage, and they showed the NEC, and they showed all of these games that are coming to the system, they didn't show indies during that pre-conference. They did the same thing when they were launching in America. But people are not looking at what they did.
That, my friend, is a launch. Of course you're going to lie at the launch.
Well, right now, they're doing this because they know Microsoft is about to launch in Japan. So they know they got to get on their P's and Q's right now.
Nah, they're not going to do that to Japan. Japan doesn't care about American indies.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They might know. Americans don't care about indies. You get what I'm saying? To be honest.
No. This is what I'm telling you. Japan doesn't care about somebody in their house creating video games in America. It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
But hey,
JD, I understand you're trying to prove a point, but nobody in Japan gives a fuck about. If I created Minecraft, they love Minecraft. Don't get it twisted. They love Minecraft.
All just for the same. Come on, man.
No, you didn't know that, though. You didn't know that.
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Dude, I've been following Minecraft.
Okay, let me finish my point. Besides Minecraft, every other indie game, a plethora, there's so many goddamn indie games that they're being washed up and washed over. It's too many. Trust me, Japan don't give a fuck.
Well, they like those. It's another.
And these indie developers don't have enough money to even promote their games in Japan.
Yeah, that's why they got Sony to do it.
No.
Yeah, that's why they got Sony to do it, my friend. Listen. I guarantee on their main conference, they're gonna show a few indies during their main conference.
Nah.
I guarantee it. I guarantee
I
it.
mean, you guarantee Gears of War. You also guarantee Gears of War at GameScom.
Hold on, I did not guarantee no Gears like I did not. Don't you put that on me. You better go back and listen to that video.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Don't put that on me now.
No, I'm joking. You did say it though, but
No. I say it would be nice if they put it. I didn't guarantee it though. Because there's no telling if they're gonna show a Gears of War. You get what I'm saying?
You guarantee that Xbox is gonna show Shenmue at Tokyo Game Show?
No, I'm not guaranteeing that.
Okay, cool.
Because I don't even know if they have that. I don't even know if they have the IP. They still don't know who got the IP. You know what I'm saying?
Guarantee indies will be shown.
Yeah, I guarantee.
You would guarantee that American indies.
No, I didn't say America. I said indies. I guarantee that.
No, indies are from America.
Well, it don't matter. Indies is from. It's just an independent company making the game. That's what indies stand for.
It's American games, yes.
It's not necessarily American games.
They're American games that are rip-off of Japanese games from the past.
Well, put it like this here. They're going to show indies during their conference, during their main conference. Indies will get shown in their main conference. I guarantee you.
No doubt.
Indies will get shown. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this was a pre-conference.
No doubt.
Okay. Hold on. You want to give your thoughts on this, AK? You just sitting there, man.
Am I too loud? I'm checking real quick.
You're good. If you're talking, you're cool.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. On some real, mama, stop it. On some real shit, man. I don't really like the TGS shit. Like, I'm not into the Japanese games too hard, so like I really don't expect me to like too much of anything from TGS. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into like the JR. I'm not into RPGs, period.
I love RPGs.
You know what I'm saying? You know me, I be fucking with you all the time though about that fucking Final Fantasy and all that. I'm not in that. I'm not in the game. Maybe like basically like the turn-based RPGs I'm not into. Now if it's a game that has RPG elements, like I level my character up and all that, alright, that's cool, but I'm not really into RPGs, and I'm not really into like the Japanese. I call them he bitch games. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not into he bitch games. You know, where your fucking main character is a guy, but he's like a bitch. Like I'm not into them type games, man. Like,
if not that, man, a lot of dudes like to play with females on the role playing games, man. That's the weird.
I understand that. I think that's a hidden element somewhere. That's something they got stashed on the inside. Like they only could come out during the games. Like, I'm just fucking with you. But no, like I don't really expect Microsoft to do too much at TGS. Like, come on, man. Like that's Japan. They really don't fuck with us over there. And I'm saying I think Microsoft's main focus is not Japan.
It's China.
It's China. That's where they trying to get their foot in the door at. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Chinese and Japanese don't like each other. You know, because they from all going back to war and all that shit. Japanese motherfuckers invading their country and all that other type shit. Not to say if Sony goes to China that they wouldn't do good, but I just think Microsoft guys got a foothold into them.
Yeah, they can get an early foothold because they like the first console in damn near 10 years over there in China. So yeah, I agree with that too. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't think if they do put forth a big effort at TGS Tokyo Game Show, I don't think it'll be necessarily to try to get the Japanese audience as much as it would be to try to get the Chinese audience, because they're really trying to appeal to the Chinese right now.
Yeah, and like I seen Zobi video when he was talking about the X1 lineup was weak for TGS. I can understand that if you're looking at it from like an American's point of view, because we've been seeing these games since last year. But you gotta think, like, none of these they haven't seen any of these games over there. They probably seen them on the internet and all that type shit, but they haven't played a Titanfall, or they haven't played a Dead Rising 3, or what else they was announcing and all that shit. Like, I believe ain't mech games like kind of big over in Japan. Not to say Titanfall gonna do shit, because I know it's bundled into the console, right?
Yeah.
So, not to say it's gonna take off. Like, I don't expect Microsoft to do too much of anything in Japan. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just always been that way. I think they feeling Nintendo right now over there. I don't think they really feeling Sony too much over there. Like I heard they announced Persona 5, but see, I'm not into them games. Like I try to go watch some gameplay of Persona 4 and all. That's just not my thing. Like I'm a Westerner. You know what I'm saying?
See,
I like Western games.
I did what? Nah, dude.
I said that.
You go.
Of Xbox guys are Madden and Call of Duty players, and everybody got mad at me because I was, and, you know, and my man AK, he sounds like the majority, so I don't understand, like, because before Japan, all the Xbox guys were excited. The he bitch games were the games to play. It was this, that, and the third. It was this, that, and the third. Now that we're getting closer to Tokyo Game Show, all of a sudden we don't care about Japan. We're more focused on China. The games.
But I never really got hyped about. I never, like, you can check my Facebook and all that. I never said, "Oh, they're gonna take over in Japan." And I never thought about it. I never thought that.
This is what I'm trying to say. Is that the Xbox fanboy is showing their true colors.
Dude, we gave up on Japan a long time ago, man.
No, you didn't. That's not true. That's
yes, we did.
Go back into the John Doe archives. That was talking about Yakuza and all this other
dude, I love those. Hold on. Let's go.
I'm not. But y'all was speaking on Shenmue earlier. I'm not even in the Shenmue.
Exactly. Hold on, Zoba. Let me get my point across now.
Well, I didn't finish mine, but go ahead.
Hold on. No. You go ahead and finish yours. I'm not going to interrupt you.
That's what I'm saying. The Xbox guy is showing his true colors. And with the release of Madden,
okay,
it let me know, like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect to Crap Gamer, no disrespect to anybody, John Doe. I love these guys. I'm not beefing with them just because we don't like the same console. It's just I'm beefing with the aspect of that we're going into the same mind frame.
Not necessarily. Can I come in?
I didn't get a
Hold on, go ahead.
We're going into the same mind frame. Going towards the Xbox One. We're making graphics comparison videos on whose piece of shit ass Madden game looks better. Now, listen, I loved Madden back when it was on the PS2, so it's not like I just hate Madden. Period. I experienced all the games. Like I said, I'm a cool nerd. I've played Madden back in the day when it was actually good. This game today is actually really bad. It's pitiful. It's pathetic that people are still playing Madden. And these are the that hate Madden are the same reason these are the same people that hated Madden for buying out the rights for the NFL license. Now it's okay. Now it's
not to cut you off.
Why is it?
I haven't bought Madden since Brett Favre was on the cover, and even before then, I was just buying it to be I was camping myself up like, all right, man, it's gonna be good this year. But I haven't been a hardcore Madden fan since like 06.
Hold on.
That's when Madden was good. That's when Madden was
good. So I can come in after.
That's when Madden was good.
All right, now may I come in?
Go ahead, do your thing, sir.
All right. Now, when it come down to the whole aspect of the Madden, you know what I'm saying? Like when it come down to the Japanese, you said they like RPGs. They like the cookie corky. You know what I'm saying? That's their thing over there in Japan. You know.
That was American.
Hold on. I'll let you finish up. Let me get my turn now. You know what I'm saying? Just be honest. Let me finish up. You know what I'm saying? They like the cookie corky. They like the RPG. That's their thing over in Japan. That's what they love to do. In America, we love football, baseball, basketball. You know what I'm saying? The show is a great seller on the PlayStation 4. You get what I'm saying? That's an exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Madden is America's halftime. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Americans love football. You know what I'm saying? On Sony, on Microsoft. Hell, Call of Duty sells better on the PlayStation 4. Hey, mute your mic, AK, you loud. Mute your mic.
My bad, OJ.
Yeah, mute your mic. You know what I'm saying? What you call it sells better. Call of Duty sells better on the PlayStation 4 than it does on the Xbox One. Just because people go out and get a game like Madden, you know what I'm saying, don't mean they won't go out and get a game that's exclusive like Sunset Overdrive. A lot of people been pushing for Sunset Overdrive. Hell, Crap Gamer, C4, you know what I'm saying, Showstopper, Next Gen, you know what I'm saying, and the list goes on and on and on.
But that's not my beef. My beef is not. I was trying to tell Crap Gamer that to go back to the Crap Gamer. I'll tell Crap Gamer that my beef isn't with you. You're the only guy that showed me Zoo Tycoon, and you know what I'm saying. He's the only one. You tell me there's only one person on the Xbox side that showed me Zoo Tycoon. I told him my beef. I understand he's going to defend his brand, and I gotta respect that. I already told him I didn't have beef with him over that.
Hold on, let me finish up. Let me finish up now. You know what I'm saying? You say that the era goes back. You know what I'm saying? And we playing the games that we have always. These are the games that Americans like to play. We have always played football. Like you say, you play football. But at the same time, hold on, we like if you know me, I had Curse of the Brotherhood. I paid for mine. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite games I'm looking for is Ori and the Blind Forest. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on Shadow Mordor. You get what I'm saying? Now, I'm not a big shooter person. I'm not really looking for Sunset Overdrive, but I'm looking for Quantum Break. You get what I'm saying? I'm looking for the Master Chief, you know what I'm saying, collection where they remade Halo 2, you know what I'm saying, over fully, where it don't even look like the same game no more. You get what I'm saying? These are the things that, even though I ain't a shooter, I'm looking for Halo because that's a classic. I buy it just because it's Halo. You get what I'm saying, to go through the story mode. But that's the type of person I am, dude. I buy games. You get what I'm saying? And I play all, like AK came in here off top and said, damn, you know what I'm saying, John Doe, yeah, you be on the Final Fantasies and all of that stuff. Dude, I play everything. You get what I'm saying? A gamer is a gamer. You get what I'm saying? Just because I be on here and I play my Madden, that's my pastime. Dude, I love football. Like, dude, I won't be able to breathe if I didn't get no damn football. You feel what I'm saying? But that's just what I love. It don't take me away from every other thing else. You can't describe me just by football because I play everything. But now, let's get to AK, and then we're going to bounce back to you. AK, go ahead. What you want to say on this, and then we'll get back to Zobi. Because I know you want to jump in here.
All right, like you were saying, like, I'm looking forward to a lot of shit myself. Like, I'm looking forward to Sunset. I'm most definitely looking forward to Ori and the Blind Forest. At first, when they first showed the game, before they showed gameplay, I didn't know what to make of it. But that game takes me back to my Nintendo Sega Genesis platforming game. That took me back to them days. Like, I was looking at gameplay of that when the guy he had to do something in the forest and let release the water, and he had to make it to the
shooting up the thing.
Yeah, like, and that shit just took me back, like, to when I was fucking 13 years old. I like shit like that, but I got older. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still, that take me back to a time where I was an adolescent. I was carefree. I didn't have no fucking responsibilities. My only responsibility was to go to school, and I barely did that. But anyway, Charlie, I'm on the phone. I'm sure it's my bad, yo. And so, like a lot of, I'm looking forward to Quantum Break. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like shooters, but it just can't be a shooter. It has to have other, elements to the game. Like Quantum Break, I can slow time down, and I can come past it. Like it got to be more than just Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like a lot of games. Like me, I'm a big race car guy. I'm a race car guy. Need for Speed, man. I'm not really into simulation. Like Forza, I have it, but I'm not really into the simulation. I like arcade races. That's what I do. I haven't bought Madden since Brett Favre. Like I said, what year was that? John Doe, that Favre was on the cover.
Well, Favre was on the cover.
Yeah, when he went to the Jets. What year was that? But he still had the Green Bay shit on.
It was a long.
What that was like down there? Oh god damn! What year was that?
That's the last one I bought. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that shoe right there. What that was?
Yeah, that's the last one I actually bought. But before that, I was just buying Madden just to buy Madden. But the last time I really enjoyed football was when I had Madden 05 and 2K5. The one that had Terrell Owens on the cover of 2K and Ray Lewis was on the cover of Madden. You know what I'm saying? That's the last time I really enjoyed football games. Now,
what you call it? This year is pretty good. I ain't even much gonna lie. This year is probably the one Good, yeah. If you're gonna get mad, you'll probably want to play this one. You know.
Yeah, I seen it because you asked me, said, yo, you getting mad? I said, I don't know, man. I'm on the fence about it. You hit me up and asked me like, you getting mad? I'm like, I don't know. But if you go to my 360 and you go to my compared games, you see I got a lot of arcade classes in there. I'm into the Golden Axes, the motherfucking Russian Attacks, the Double Dragons, the motherfucking like Geometry Wars. I'm into all that type shit.
Oh my goodness, boy, you took it back with the Russian.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I say Russian Attack. I say 85% of the people listening to us don't even know what Russian Attack is. We go through the whole fucking game just poking motherfuckers up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I told you, like, I'm an arcade baby. I grew up in the era of arcades. You know what I'm saying? That was my pleasure.
Dude, you know that, right?
What you say?
Got those Streets of Rage in there too. You know?
Oh yeah, Streets. Yo, go check my compared games list, and you gonna see all that shit. Streets of Rage 2. I played every one of them, even 3 when you can be the kangaroo motherfucker and fuck niggas up with the kangaroo. All that shit, nigga. Like, come on, man. That's the type of games I'm into, but we don't have them type games now. You know what I'm saying? And to go back with the shit with Zobi saying, I understand there's a lot of guys that I know that don't like Titanfall. Because, I just want that shit, you flying around, that's some old space shit. You know what I'm saying? They want this straight, realistic, shoot motherfuckers Call of Duty type shit. I be like, no, that shit got to have other elements into it, man.
Dude, Zobi was right when he said, man, the bro game shooters are taking over. And I'm going to say that in America because they have, like, everything that Americans want is first-person shooters. That's all they want.
But you can say that about Europe, too, because look how FIFA sell more than Madden.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a FIFA out every motherfucking year, or a PES. You know what I'm saying? Like, them 2 games sell. Now,
2K, you can have that right on up there with Madden.
Yeah. And like you said, I like playing baseball, but it's like everybody just passed up on making it. And there's no more 2K baseball. There's no more EA baseball games. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just played the hockey demo. I wasn't really into EA hockey. I like 2K hockey. You know what I'm saying? But that shit kind of, I likes that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a dude that play everything. I just don't like RPGs. I just don't like the turn-based RPGs where, I hit you, but you got this defense up, so my attack didn't hurt you, so now it's your turn to hit me. And I don't like that shit. Like, that shit is that's like playing cards or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they're not all turn-based, man. You need to get...
Yeah, I understand that. That's what I'm saying. That's what really turned me off to them. You know what I'm saying? Now, if somebody could show me an RPG, you can show me a JRPG where I'm going through there and I'm fucking people up, and I can level up, and my dude got special powers every time I level up or some shit like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like Dante's Inferno. That was a great game last gen that I think people slept on. They tried to compare it to God of War. It was nothing like God of War to me. That was a great game.
I never played it, dog. You need to try out the Final Fantasy 13. Let me bring my boy Zoba back in. Zoba!
Yeah,
there you go.
I like JRPGs. The first game I ever played, what my father made me play, was chess, not checkers. So when I was playing the chess, my father was at a young age was teaching me how to strategize, so that when I became a man and I played, an older kid, and I played the JRPGs, it was just another form of chess, but just with these fictitious characters, and and they would have all these superpowers and all this other crazy stuff that I just love when it comes to science fiction. But we all have our reasons why we love things and we don't like things. I kind of lost track of what the topic was about. Sorry, because it was something I wanted to say.
I believe we was talking about the different gaming cultures across the different genres.
Yeah, I was going back and saying how I was very disappointed in the Xbox community when on my time slot, which you guys can do whatever you want to. It's a beautiful thing. That's why we live in America. But it was just Madden all over my timeline, and it was just how much more superior the Madden version was, better than the PS4 version, and it really hurted me. It hurted me big time because we were going back to what we were doing on the last console generation, where we were getting nickel and dime, and we were just accepting mediocrity. And that's the only thing. That's my only gripe with the Xbox guys is I'm just trying to tell them let's not just accept another Madden. Let's just not accept another Call of Duty. Let's not let Phil Spencer come out there in his suits and charm us into buying exclusive DLC. Let's because last console generation for the 360 towards the end there just wasn't any games. There was only one game a year. There'd be a Halo and a Gears of War and a
That's the truth. That's the truth.
And what I want the Xbox community to show Microsoft is that we want variety, because when Microsoft wanted to bring you variety, you guys stuck your nose at it because you said, I don't play because it's for he-girls. I don't play because I don't like being hit. I don't play that, which is all beautiful, but I've supported everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything that came on that 360 I supported, from the Leopard Deads to the Blue Dragons to the Lost Odysseys, a Madden a couple years, Rock Band, Guitar Hero. What else did I play? I mean, I got a lot of shit on that 360, man, and I really do not want to see what we've seen in that cycle towards the end of the 360, because it was an embarrassment. It was just like, we're just going to give you these multi-plats that are better than the PS3s, and we'll give you one exclusive a year. And that's my only gripe. That's my only thing with the Xbox fanboys. We can't do that. And then it just turned into, you know, Zombie 70 is this, and Zombie 70 is a flip-flopper, which I always said I was a Sony guy.
True that.
I was just disappointed in Sony because they were going in the direction of the Microsoft Xbox 360.
But I think Xbox has a different direction. You got to remember, you still had Dynametric was head Xbox when the last end of 360 generation.
Yeah.
Phil Spencer is a different beast. I'm saying, like,
no, he's the
people
same,
might say, people might
different face, but go ahead.
Okay, yeah, but they all say shit in their face and turn around and don't deliver on a lot of promises. But everything he has said so far, he has delivered on.
Like what?
Now, when he said we're gonna make games for we're gonna focus more on games. We're gonna get off of the TV stuff. You know what I'm saying? He said we listen to our community. That's why he put up the Xbox the thing, like, if you want, for things that you want, you can vote on them and everything, and we'll put them out there first. He's done a lot of stuff since he took over. Okay,
do you think he's doing that because he really cares about you, or is he doing that because the Xbox One is getting its ass whooped?
But people say getting his ass whooped, but that's just like saying I'm a fucking drug dealer and I'm going up against another drug dealer. He has 85 blocks and I have 2 blocks. And of course he's gonna make more money than me. You know what I'm saying? When people say Xbox get it, okay, you can't compare 100 territories to only 13 territories. Of course, you should be winning.
But if Microsoft was thinking the same way as you, then they would have never turned back everything. They know something that you don't know. They know that the majority is going to want that PS4 or the Xbox One. Why? Because Microsoft was being Microsoft. When they came out and originally launched the Xbox One, they were being Microsoft.
No, that was being Dynametric though. You know what I'm saying? It was a different beast at the time. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. They just pulled a marketing scam, just like every other marketing scam. Oh, we got rid of that guy. Yeah, we got a new guy. This more charismatic guy. He's a more handsomer guy.
I don't fall for that bullshit. But what he said, he has delivered on though.
No, but the only reason he's doing it, only reason they just took this guy, who knows a little something about gaming, and tricked you. That's all they did.
How? But how did they trick us though? Like, because I believe everybody. But you don't think Sony tricked their fans into believing the PS4 was the shit when it's actually the same thing that the Xbox One is?
But I have said that though. I have said that the PlayStation 4 is pure shit. They're tricking you. I've said that in a billion videos. Not that
I understand that, but what I'm saying is that's business though. Like not to make it even sound fucked up. That's business, because don't no business really give a fuck about you. Nikes, Jordan, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm trying to say. Phil Spencer is a business. Let's not pretend like he's really turning things around. Only reason he's turning it around is because the Xbox One is in trouble.
It's not in trouble. How's it in trouble when it hasn't even been 1 year? I understand if the norm was, if this was 5-6 years from now and it's still getting outsold 2 to 3 to 1, then you're in trouble.
I'm trying
After you're not launched in every territory that your competition is in, you're not in trouble until you come out in that same territory.
I'm trying to tell you, like, if they weren't in trouble, they wouldn't reverse everything.
They're not reversing everything. Sony has underdelivered. Where's all them features that we heard last February in 2013 that they were supposed to have that they still don't got?
But you're debating a guy.
I'm not debating you at all. I'm just putting it out there.
Well, you're putting you're putting it out to a guy that's been saying this already.
No. I'm not putting it out there to you. You know what I'm saying, I'm just whatever you're saying. I got a rebuttal, not towards you, but towards what you're saying. You know what I'm saying, like, not towards you personally. Like, I'm not going against you personally, none of that shit.
But Xbox fanboys have to. You can't pull a Sony fanboy. You can't say, well, Xbox. You can't say, well, Sony. We need to focus on what's going on with that's the only way Microsoft can get better, if we focus on what's going on with Microsoft. That's what a real fan does. That's what.
But what is wrong with Microsoft right now? What are they doing that you don't like right now?
What pissed me off about Microsoft, and I said it before, is that they showed me this list for the Tokyo Game Show conference. First of all, I thought they were doing a conference.
But they're doing a 24-hour live stream.
Yes, that's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. But that doesn't mean 24 hours of this game showing.
We don't know that. Okay. You can't look at it half empty. You got to look at it cup half full sometimes. Right. We don't know what they're going to show.
Okay, they're going to show 24 hours of games. You're right.
No, I'm not saying 24 hours, but you know, there's going to be people talking. They're going to have developers up there and everything. But we don't know what they're going to show.
That's true.
We can't say, we can say they're going to go up there and kick donkeys in the ass off for 24 hours. We don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, now, fellas, now. Y'all that went back and forth. Basically, you know what I'm saying?
No, but I wanted to answer this question.
Hold on. Both of the companies have had their flaws. You know what I'm saying?
All that. I'm not saying they haven't at all. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Okay. Sony came out the gate smoking. You know what I'm saying? They put up this smoke screen. You know what I'm saying? They made a lot of promises, which thus far they have not kept. You get what I'm saying? They have not kept. They offered a bunch of indies. Microsoft, they came out slumping slow because everybody thought it was always online. Go and watch your indie station. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of all of that, Sony came out in 100 territories. You get what I'm saying? Microsoft, so I don't think people looking at Microsoft is only in 13 territories and have sold 5 million, and Sony is in 100 and sold 10 million. You get what I'm saying?
But you got to understand
that is huge. That's absolutely huge.
What you got to understand is that the 360 didn't sell well because it sold in all 100 territories. It sold well because it was kicking ass in America. It was unreal. They were kicking, because if it was selling in all 100 territories for the 360 will be beating the PS3.
Hold on, what do you think the Xbox One?
The only reason it's close is because it was kicking ass in America.
Hold on, the Xbox One is doing the same thing. That's why I got 5 million. They ain't selling all over the country. They selling all those consoles. Those 5 million consoles is right here in America, damn near. You know what I'm saying? All of them. You know what I'm saying? Sony is selling a whole bunch over there in Europe. You know what I'm saying? They ain't selling. Well, we know they ain't really selling shit in Japan.
Xbox One is in Europe too.
Well, they're in 13 countries. They're in a few countries in Europe. You comparing 100 to 13.
Yeah.
Just listen at the number. 100 to 13. Compare that. 100 to 13. Just let that see.
That's fine, but a loss is a loss. You know, it doesn't matter if you got Jordan on your team.
It's not really
a loss.
It's not even a year in yet. How is it a loss?
But that's what I'm saying. It's not even 10 months.
I mean, the Knicks can make the excuse that the Bulls had Jordan, but it's still a loss. You're still losing.
Dude. How are they losing when they done sold 5 million in 13 countries? When it took,
so what you're saying is, as soon as Xbox releases in the other countries, Xbox is just going to be selling like hotcakes. That's what you're saying.
You don't know that they're not either. They already done sold. Now if you was to put Microsoft in the same amount of countries that Sony is in, you know what I'm saying? With the way they're going right now, that number should trump Sony's.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. I like that. I like that you guys believe that when it comes out to these other countries.
I don't understand.
See, but the thing that's funny to me is people act like once they get in these other countries, they're not gonna sell shit. Like,
no, I know, I'm not saying
none of that shit is gonna sell at all. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying that.
And what I'm saying is, see, people keep saying 5 million. It's been 5 million since April, so they haven't sold one console since April.
Well, this is Microsoft. They got to put some numbers out, man.
I seen it was 7 million last time. I seen somebody had a thing for 7 million a couple months ago. I don't know if it was true or if it was not.
Help us need to put instead of putting September updates, put the numbers out. Let us know.
But what I'm saying is, if they sold 5 million in 13, right?
No.
And say it is, I'm gonna say it is 5 million. Sony is up on them 5 million.
Yeah.
So if Microsoft add 13 to 5 million to another 13, then another 13. If they come out 100 territories, they sell 3-4 million. They catch up.
Yeah.
Everybody, and then what fucks me up? Everybody wants to show the September number, the numbers for the month of what the console was sold. So you mean to tell me when Microsoft starts selling in these countries, they're not going to take over them numbers? They're not going to be the top selling console for that month, and these new, because of the new territories, is they picking up sales?
You're right. Well, what you got to understand is that conference in Japan wasn't just for Japan, my friend. That conference in Japan was for the world.
No, it wasn't, because Americans don't give a fuck about Japan.
No.
You give a fuck about Japan because that's what you like. But if I ask a person, yo, you play that I could walk up to 1,000 motherfuckers in my neighborhood like, yo, you play that Final Fantasy? I probably get 2 motherfuckers say yeah. Not to say nothing is wrong with them games. I said a bitch game because I was just joking. Like if you that's what you play, that's what you play. But
your Final Fantasy is a dynasty. But
nobody I know plays it. You know what I'm saying? Except y'all. You know what I'm saying? I met one person like that I knew in the real that I'm like, nigga, you play Final Fantasy? And he said, yeah.
We live in Jersey and Philly. We live in the more of the urban neighborhoods.
That's what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm saying?
The world doesn't revolve around us.
And I know that, but we're the majority. we are the big cities. No, you know what I'm saying? I live in the 5th biggest city in the fucking country.
I want you to come to the New York Comic Con this October.
But everybody that's there not from New York.
No. But I want you to ask them if they know about Final Fantasy.
Of course they're gonna know, because they're the gaming nerds. I'm a gaming nerd myself. You know what I'm saying? I play more shit than the average person I fuck with play.
Say because Ray, Earl, Shorty, Tim, Shauna's little brother doesn't know about Final Fantasy.
I just said exactly what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Hold on. We're going to cut this one short because I want to move on to something else while we got time, you know what I'm saying? Let's move on, and I actually want to talk about, since we've been talking about Sony, I really want to know, what do you guys think Microsoft going to show us for a damn 24-hour period? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to start off with Zobi, and then we're going to come in with AK. Please, fill me in on that.
This is what I pray Microsoft shows is the role-playing games. I pray that they show something, even if they're role-playing games, they're totally opposite from what we see in Sony, because it'll just be a beautiful world to have 2 consoles where I can go from these JRPGs to those JRPGs. I can play Persona 5 on the PS4, and I can go to the Xbox One and play Blue Dragon 2 or Lost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is that coming? No. Come on. Let's not.
Well, you never know, because they did have it on the 360, so you cannot.
That was on the 360 8 years ago.
But that was at the beginning of the life of the console, when they gave people a chance to support it, and nobody did. But continue on, my friend.
Yeah, in a perfect world, we were getting a Blue Dragon 2 and a Lost Odyssey 2, and we'll be getting Viva Pinata will be there. I know it doesn't cater to the Xbox brand, but it'll just be beautiful for me to just have 2 powerhouse consoles where I can go back and forth and just play role-playing games on there, role-playing games on here, which Microsoft said they are getting some support from the big-time companies. The same company that you say that makes Final Fantasy, that you say Final Fantasy is irrelevant, but that Tomb Raider was irrelevant.
I never said it was irrelevant. I said I just don't play it.
275 Square Enix is irrelevant. But it's irrelevant.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying I don't play it, dog. I'm saying. Look, hold on. Before you go on, Zobi, I'm not fucking with you because that's what you play. Because it's shit that you play, that I play, that you don't like. Now, times. It was hold on, but I say this. I sat there and I watched John Doe stream Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
And I've sat there and watched him for hours playing that shit. He might not knew I was in the room, but I sat there and watched the motherfucker play the shit. And I'm like, no, I see you in there playing Final Fantasy. And they're like, oh shit, you was in the room? I'm like, yeah, I was in there, motherfucker, while I was watching you play. You know what I'm saying? I might not play it, but I can watch a motherfucker play certain games. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what I'm into. I'm saying, not to say is there anything wrong with you playing JRPGs or Final Fantasy. I'm just not into that shit.
I'm just saying that the company.
Square Enix. Yo, Square is big. I'm a gamer. I know about this shit.
The reason it's big is because of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, no doubt. But that's just not me. I'm just not into that shit.
Yeah.
Like if a motherfucker gave it to me for free, I would play it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't. I wouldn't spend my time. Though I highly doubt it.
But back to the question. I was like that too, man. I
doubt it though. Maybe I'm saying if it was a fifth, we all be drunk. But I doubt it though. But go ahead, Zobi. My bad. Go ahead.
But back to the question. That would be a perfect world if Microsoft on their 24-hour launch just started dropping these Japanese games that I can say, yeah, this is it's for me. It's going to be a perfect world, but. That's what my intentions were. For months, those were my intentions, that Microsoft was going to do some big things. And then they put out a list. I got to go back. First they said Phil Spencer was going to be at Tokyo Game Show, like it was going to be a big deal to Japanese people. And it's not. I mean, did you see the conference last night, AK? AK?
No, I didn't watch. I ain't watching.
Yeah, man.
Too early for my blood.
The Japanese knew who those people were, and they didn't even put up a bulge of a clap. They was just in the audience.
Oh yeah, I heard it was about 5 games that they really got hyped for. Like
you come over here and size us like you do Americans, we will run your ass up out of town. That's the way the Japanese was, man.
Yeah, so Phil Spencer coming up on stage really means nothing. So when he put that,
I understand that. I understand that highly. I highly understand that.
That shit, I was so mad. I was pissed. And then all of a sudden they put out the list, and then I see Madden videos, and then that was just 3 strikes, and I lost it. I flipped my shit. I said, this is enough.
But you gotta understand, Madden just came out, so everybody was gonna show Madden videos. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, fellas. Zobi, you told me to bring him in. This is Mr. B Shadows. I don't know if y'all follow him. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big supporter of B Shadows. He a good friend. He come by and support my videos. I want y'all just going to let him come in and say what's up to the people. What's up?
Do his thing. Do his thing.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Chillin'. What's up, man?
Nothing much. I've been sitting here. Y'all go back and forth, and just y'all on point about a lot of things, but at the same time, a lot of things y'all don't know about the gaming industry is the fact that the thing that Sony changed about a lot of what they did, they eventually told everybody they were going to have all these exclusives and things like that. The real reason that Sony even released their PS4 this year was because they wanted to beat Microsoft to the punch versus releasing it next year when the games were going to be ready.
Yeah, that's true. We said that. Sony wasn't prepared. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I wasn't here. I was at work. I just got here. I came in late.
No doubt.
But I've been a Sony supporter since forever, since the first PS1. I've been an Xbox supporter since Dreamcast, which a lot of people don't know that the first 2 Xboxes, the 360 and the Xbox original, were both Sega systems. Yeah. But yeah, I used to work for them when they was making them, so I know that for a fact.
Why didn't Microsoft buy them, man? Why did they do that to Sega?
Sega was going bankrupt.
Yeah, I know. Microsoft said that they didn't buy them because they were no competition for Sony. Why did they say that?
They was just trying to market the other system, because the Dreamcast was basically a beta test system. It wasn't supposed to be successful. It was supposed to be for test only, and then the fact is it became successful. They were supposed to release the Sega Neptune after that, which they ended up canceling and ended up being the Xbox original.
Knowledge right there.
If you know anybody that still has the very first...
You didn't answer the question.
Go ahead.
Why did Microsoft when Sega wanted to be on board with Microsoft, they were willing to come to Microsoft. Microsoft turned them down and said no, because you're no competition for Sony.
They wasn't any competition for Sony. All they did was move all the time. All they did was buy half their employees. They kept them.
So if you, let's go over Sega's catalog.
Why do you think Sega turned down Sony when they wanted to buy Shenmue as an exclusive?
Hold up. I don't know. I didn't hear about that one, but why?
Yeah.
Look at Sega's catalog. The catalog today is a beautiful Sonic the Hedgehog, Shenmue, Yakuza. Damn, there's so much more. Power.
But if you can make more money cross-platforming, wouldn't you do so?
No. Sega was willing to go into Microsoft. Microsoft turned them away. It wasn't about going multi-plat. Microsoft told them to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But they took all their main people. You remember Peter Moore before he went to EA?
He worked for Sega, right? Yeah.
He was the president of Sega. Ended up being the president of Xbox. All they did was transition over. They was never going to join them. And Sony, as I said, Sega was gonna merge, but at the same time, it was not gonna be a merge because they wasn't even sure that the Xbox was going to even be successful. They wasn't even sure about that. It became successful because of the online features was already tested early. They knew it was gonna work from that point on, but it was never gonna be a full merge because it was gonna be a power trip. Who was gonna run what?
I don't know.
That's why they just started shifting employees. They didn't just fire everybody; they shifted everybody.
No, that's basically a hostile takeover. Basically, what you're saying.
Oh, that sounds like a bear hug.
Yeah, it was an agreement though. That's what they wanted to do. They said, "Hey, look, what does Sega do every year between now and then? Every time they released a system, they had a new add-on or a new this and this and this." They said we weren't gonna do that twice. They weren't gonna go back and say, "Okay, now we're gonna have the Sega Genesis versus the Sega CD, and then we're gonna go to a Saturn within a 4 or 5 year period." They were just like, "Okay, we got to kill this system and try to figure out a way to focus on the Xbox." So that's the first thing they did. They put Microsoft labeled it as their system. Sega, all their main exclusives crossed over, and they just renamed the games. For instance, remember Metropolis Street Racer? That became Project Gotham.
Okay.
Sega GT merged over to be Forza Motorsports.
You remember Tokyo Stream Racer?
Yeah, I remember Tokyo Street Racer. I still got them. I have every system since ColecoVision. I'm a gamer. I mean, I have everything. The thing is,
does that make you a real gamer, though?
Does it make you a real gamer?
I don't really respect everybody that got all the
considering that I play every genre period that exists, from MMOs to strategy to RPGs to first-person shooters to sports games to everything. Yeah, I'm a gamer.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about the games, not the consoles.
I ain't talking about the console. I'm talking about that's a genre. A type of game. I play every type of game.
You're not listening to what I'm saying, but it's cool.
Yeah.
No, what he was saying is because you own every console don't mean that you can say you're a gamer.
Have you ever been to
No, but no, he's not coming at you. I hope he wasn't, but I'm just saying that's what he meant by that.
Being defensive, and I was like, you don't have to be.
Well, what makes me a gamer is the fact that I respect everybody's company based on who they are and what they create. I respect the art form of gaming.
Yo, Shadow, I brought you in because I want to know your thoughts on Microsoft 24-hour live streaming. What you think that they need 24 hours to show off?
They don't need 24 hours, but like I said before, I told you before, it would be a waste of time if they did a press conference. Microsoft can do the most perfect conference ever in Japan. They would still fail Japan. Japan don't like them. They absolutely don't like Microsoft. It's an American company. They don't want to see them succeed in their country. Now, even if Sony's bogus, crappy conference is the worst thing since whatever, Microsoft can come with the flawless games, and in some kind of way, Japan would still say Sony won. Because they're going to support Sony no matter what, just like they keep supporting the Wii U and all the other garbage over there.
What was your thoughts on last night, Sony's conference?
It was weak as hell.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what I heard from everybody.
Yeah, even N4G had some shit saying that shit was weak.
Oh, man.
It was weak as hell.
No. I thought you were a gamer, sir.
I'm not gonna lie.
But just so hold on, Zoe. Just because that's his opinion, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean he had to like everything that they put out.
No, AK. He said he was a gamer.
Okay.
But that don't mean all the games was good, Zoe.
Games. How is that not? How does a gamer not respect games? That doesn't make any sense to me.
So the fact that I've already paid for the Order 1886, Uncharted 4, and a lot of other PS4 games already in advance in full, but the fact that it's still not coming out to 2015 makes me less of a gamer because I feel like the companies that I'm trying to support with all my money ain't bringing out the shit that I want them to bring out immediately.
No, I'm talking about last night's conference.
It was terrible.
So, but you the first guy I heard that say it was good, though.
As a gamer,
I heard that it was great.
Besides Jabbar.
Yeah.
Those are the only two people I said it was good.
As a gamer, it was terrible.
It was terrible. You gotta understand, Sony continues to do exactly what they keep doing, showing us nothing.
What?
I heard they barely showed gameplay.
They didn't. It was more trailers. They keep showing the same games that they announced 2 years ago, which we already seen a million times.
No. But brother, you came in here and told me you were a gamer.
So it makes me less of a gamer because I won't lie and say this company was so great.
No, they showed you games. I don't understand how a gamer can say no because I'm a gamer.
Okay.
No, I'm a gamer because what I saw was games.
Okay, I saw games too, but
that's the point of the conference.
What game stood out?
Not because of a trailer, not because it's coming down in 2015, not because you pre-ordered the Order 1886. As a gamer, when you look at the games.
As a gamer, what did they show that was so impressive? Name something.
Persona 5.
Oh Lord.
Jeez.
They didn't show no gameplay, did they?
God Eater 2.
No. Who?
Yo, wait, come. Oh my
They didn't show any gameplay of Persona. I looked all over the internet for that shit. I didn't see it. I want to see what everybody was hyped for.
But listen,
the guy on the train and shit, right? Then he got off the train and walking in the street and shit.
Listen, if they showed the trailer to what's that shit called? Crackdown 3.
I didn't get hyped. I just got hyped because it's Crackdown.
Who the hell cares about Crackdown?
No, but they showed a trailer for Crackdown 3. Your motherfuckers added to the gaming list. It's not, it's a trailer, so it doesn't count. Well, that was a trailer, so it didn't count.
Who is y'all?
No, you motherfuckers got up and stand and clap, and Phil Spencer had a proud smile on his face when he showed the trailer to Crackdown 3. But when they showed Persona 5, the greatest role-playing game of our generation, that wasn't enough.
Yeah, it's a trailer.
I never played Persona 5. I want to see.
Me neither.
I never got into.
They showed trailer to Scalebound. They showed the trailer for Scalebound. The community went up in an uproar, including me.
No. Nobody said. People say, "I wonder what the fuck this game is about." When they showed Scalebound,
it counts as the Microsoft list. It counts as a game.
Of course, that's a game that's coming out, but
it's still a game that you guys are hyping up. So
people
I don't understand how it's irrelevant now.
Yo, I haven't seen anybody hype up Scalebound. I heard people say, "I want to see what it is."
Sony showed a trailer. It's irrelevant now to one of the greatest role-playing games of our generation.
He didn't say it was irrelevant. He said the conference was weak. He didn't say the game was irrelevant.
But nobody
basically, now hold on. Let me talk. I can defend this myself.
Said Microsoft's E3 was garbage because it just showed trailers. They told me that shit whooped Sony's ass. It whipped Nintendo's ass.
But you said that out your mouth yourself too, though. You said that yourself, though.
No, that's what I'm saying. As a gamer, I loved it. You're agreeing with
first
me.
of all, I ain't never said nothing
gamer,
about
I love
Crackdown.
the trailers.
Who cares about Crackdown?
I know Crackdown 3 is coming. I know Scalebound is coming. I know Persona 5 because I'm a gamer. You, sir, are a fraud.
Oh, shit. Damn.
This nigga said that the conference was terrible because they showed one of the greatest role-playing games of our generation is whack because it's only a trailer.
It's your opinion. It's your opinion that it's the greatest game.
No, we can't take the definition of gamer. We can't take the definition of gamer because you don't like a trailer.
Zombie. Hold on, Zombie. B Shadow, AK. Nobody says nothing right now. Hold on. We're going to get some calm. We're going to get some woosah right here.
Right? They got hype in this motherfucker.
AK, hold on. Nobody said nothing. No. This guy hold on.
The trailer to Persona 5 was
nobody
terrible. Because he showed trailers.
Zombie, listen.
Before he says he's a real gamer, he tried to put up all the street cred like he worked for Sega, but he doesn't. He said that a trailer for the greatest RPG of all time.
Thank you.
Top 10.
It's your opinion.
Garbage.
Hold on, that's his opinion.
Trying to prove that he was a real gamer because he worked for Sega. I don't know, what was he, sweeping the floors? Because I don't understand.
Oh, damn.
come up in here and say that the trailer to Persona 5, a gamer turned that down because it was only a trailer, but he approves a scale bound. He approves a crackdown.
He said none of that.
He never.
He didn't say none of that.
This is bullshit.
Nobody.
Yo, he didn't say any of that.
Dude, he doesn't have to say it. He doesn't have to say it. He doesn't have to say it, Joe. He doesn't have to say it. I know. He's not that intelligent. He's not that advanced to be on the next level shit. He's not like that.
Zobi, hold on.
Zobi, you bugging, dog. Calm down.
Nah.
Going off right now, man.
I'm not bugging. This is Zobi 70.
Zobi, calm down. Let me speak. Zobi, let me speak.
I'm not bugging, yo.
Zobi, let me speak.
He's bugging. Sega, you know, I was sleeping before as a Sega, looking over the dashboards, so I knew what the... It's like, come on, man.
Zobi,
they showed the trailer to Persona 5, and that was terrible?
Zobi, can I please? He didn't say Persona 5 was terrible. Nobody never said anything bad about Persona 5. He said the conference was terrible.
He didn't say Persona 5 was terrible because I said Persona 5
5.
No, it was only a trailer.
He said
I said that.
He said that.
That's all he said. He didn't say the game.
I heard. Listen, I know what I heard. I'm not crazy.
He never said the game was terrible, bro. This don't have to become an argument.
The conference was terrible.
Everybody been saying this all day, but you.
Xbox fanboys. Of course.
Everybody was saying it was all over the forums. That's how I found out. I didn't even know the conference was last night.
You believe a forum? That's like
I don't believe anything. I heard a lot, but it wasn't just forums. It wasn't just forums, though.
Believe in a forum is like saying you believe the IGN comment section.
I don't believe IGN at all. IGN is bullshit to me.
A bunch of Xbox fanboys that were salty because Sony actually put on a great performance.
How was we salty? I told you, I don't give a fuck about Tokyo and none of their games. I don't. That's just me. No, I don't care about none of that shit. To be honest with you,
one of the most unbiased people. You got to go check his channel. You're one of the most unbiased people.
I don't need to check.
Well, first of all, I ain't never said. Nah, hold up. I got it.
Sony conference was.
Let him talk. Let him speak. Let him speak.
First of all, I'm grown. First of all, I'm 38 years old. I didn't never one time. Hold up. Let me talk. First of all, I didn't never say shit about Persona. I said them continuing to show trailers at that conference versus gameplay is why I did not like it. That's not a gamer. You ain't got to agree with me. You ain't got to agree with me, but that's the truth. That is my opinion. I didn't care for it because of that. That does not make me hate Sony or be a fanboy of any other company. I didn't even mention the other company. I said that they conference was weak because all they showed was trailers. Same thing they did with E3. Same thing they did with Gamescom. Trailers. Show us gameplay first of all.
I don't even understand how we got here. What I wanted to know is what did you do? People think they going
about Microsoft. 24 hours.
24 hours.
Thank you. That's what we was good with.
I don't know why this Sony shit keep coming back up.
Somebody said what you think about the Sony conference last night. I don't know if it was you or Zobi, but I ain't seen
I wanted to ask him about the Sony conference.
To the topic.
Because before he got started, I wanted to know where he was coming from. And he went the same direction that I knew he was going to go. So I was like,
I hated it.
He went in the same direction I wanted to go, and I said, here comes Zobi 70. You got yourself JD, if I was you, you wouldn't censure me right now. But since you're an Xbox fanboy, you're not smart enough to know that I am entertaining your channel.
It's absolutely beautiful. Zobi, you know you my nigga regardless.
Nah, this dude is an Xbox dude. You want to choose his side?
He's not an Xbox dude.
Xbox dude. Wow.
Damn, Zobi, you bugging, dog.
No side, Zobi. I'm trying to keep the peace.
Nah, there's no need for peace.
Nah, let him speak, man. Hey, I'm an Xbox dude. I got so many PlayStation videos, but I'm an Xbox
congratulations,
dude.
sir.
I sure am. Thank you.
Congratulations, sir.
It make you feel better to think that?
No, congratulations, sir. You also worked at Sega, right?
I sure did for 3.5 years.
Congratulations. This nigga came out and said that the Sony conference was terrible.
But that's his opinion, Zobi. How you gonna get mad at that man because he said something was terrible though?
But listen, AK, I understand what you're saying, but there were key questions that I asked him before we got started. I asked
No,
him.
no, you asked. How did you feel about the Sony conference last night? He said, I thought it was horrible. And you went off and said, and he asked you what did they show? And he said, you said Persona 5, then you said something else.
No, there were key questions before we got started because I am a mastermind. I am a genius. I asked.
Funny as shit.
He said he was a gamer. I said, whoa, what makes a real gamer? Is it because you own all the consoles or do you own all the games?
And he told you he plays all genres, though.
I specifically asked him that key question because I wanted to know where he was coming from. He got defensive already. He was already, well, you know, I play every genre. I play the role-playing games. I play this, that. And it's like, dude, okay, I was just asking. I was just trying to figure you out, man. You don't have to get all
You asked me what was the definition of what makes me a gamer. I told you in details. That does not make me a fanboy. It just explains to you that I play any and everything. That's what I'm saying. That was the answer that I gave you. It ain't the answer you didn't like, but it's the answer.
You came out and gave the same dictionary PC answer on what a real gamer is. And
okay,
then Sony,
I got a gaming PC too.
Sony, no, not gaming PC.
I know what you're saying.
Politically correct, not PC. Politically correct, not PC.
I get what you're saying, but I'm saying
you gave me the same textbook answer that every other nerd on the internet does. But then as soon as I asked you, what was your thoughts on the Sony conference?
It was terrible.
It was terrible. Guess what? They showed games. How can a gamer look at what they saw last night and say that that was terrible?
They showed trailers of games. That was the best
conference I've seen from any conference on anything.
But Zobi, you already know you have a bias towards the Tokyo shit anyway, so.
How am I biased when I have over 100 videos going on?
But you're no, I'm saying you're biased towards Tokyo, the Japanese games. So you're going to feel that was the best conference regardless. That's what I'm saying.
Listen, AK Zobi,
you guys don't understand because you guys buy Madden and Call of Duty yearly, so you wouldn't understand how important this conference was. This conference is going to let us know what are we
important to who though.
No, but we're not gonna handle personal grudges, man.
Xbox guys, because you guys don't care about these games. But to the world that watched, compared to just the small 500 Xbox One sold, to the world, that was the most.
Yo, you funny as shit tonight, boy.
Hold on.
I've never seen in my life, and they did the right thing. They did what they needed to do, and as a gamer, you have to respect that. It wasn't terrible.
I want to get this man's opinion. Okay, now, can I please get your opinion on the 24-hour Big Shadow, please? No Sony right now. All Microsoft.
Personally, like I said before, I don't see an issue with it. I hope they actually show actual content, not just bullshit. I think they should come with something that's gonna.
Hold on, Adrian. I'm sorry. JD, I gotta go to work, yo.
Oh, sure do, man. Oh, god dang, man, we ran over, man. But, god dang, go ahead, finish it.
Anyway, I just hope they come with actual content, something that's gonna relate to the Japanese market. I don't want them to just show the same crap they used over here. Now, hearing from what I've heard the other day, they was gonna show actual gameplay of most of the things that's gonna be playable demos. So if they're gonna show gameplay of what they're gonna release in Japan, that would be great. I don't think it takes 24 hours to do that. They should be able to do that in 4 or 5 hours, sum it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So do you think they're going to... I'm pretty sure they're going to have, like, entertainment, like stars and stuff come on there. You know what I'm saying? Like the
celebrity interviews.
Yeah, they're going to have stuff like that. But do you think they're going to announce anything that they haven't announced already?
No, like I said before, I don't think I would really think they would be good at announcing over there if they actually did really get the exclusive of Shenmue 3. Yeah. That would be like the biggest news they can ever release. Because I do remember that Yu Suzuki was trying to get Sega and them to go ahead and sign the rights over so Sony can have an exclusive of it and they can make the third one. And I knew they was doing that about like 5 or 6 months ago. They was in discussions with that. And so, yeah, Yu Suzuki and Sony was trying to get an exclusive contract on it. They were trying to get Sega to sign off on it, but they never did. And then word started going around that the reason they said no was because it was already in works for the Xbox. But I don't even believe that because that game has been trying to get remade for almost 10 years, and they still have not made the third one.
I think they're looking for the right partner, and I think if it was with Microsoft, Microsoft probably want to lock down the IP, and they probably don't want to give up the IP. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's something that's going on, like a tug of war, or they trying to get, well, not AK.
I got you. Hold on, my bad.
Yeah. Or I can see them trying to, well, Microsoft trying to get an exclusive for a duration, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
they don't want to give Microsoft, you know what I'm saying, that exclusive, you know what I'm saying, for a while, you know, because they probably eventually want to port it over to another system or whatever.
Yeah.
And Microsoft don't want that to happen, you know what I'm saying? They feel if they make it, help them make it and put it out there, that they want to.
A lot of things nobody pointed out was, you remember when Shenmue 2 came out on Dreamcast only in the UK? Now, you remember that, right?
No, I don't remember it only coming out in the UK.
It only came out in the UK. Shenmue 2 was never released in the United States until it released on the Xbox original.
Oh, okay. Shoot.
So, the Shenmue 1, of course, was Dreamcast. Shenmue 2 was Dreamcast 2, but it came out at least... It came out 4 and a half, 5 months before it released. After it released in the UK, it dropped on the Xbox original. So we all know that was not ported either. It was completely redone. So it was like, it wasn't just put on the Xbox. It was put on the Xbox with better graphics, other voiceovers, better textures, everything. I mean, it was done completely. So that was another thing that everybody overlooked when they was transitioning from Dreamcast to Xbox. That how that was still Sega system, because they had that game already completely made.
Oh, okay.
And see, nobody pointed that out. So if Shenmue 2 was already on there, remember they also boxed it in with a DVD showing you Shenmue 1, just in case you didn't get to play it on Dreamcast.
Now that's what I feel like. If they do it again, they should just do it. Any of these games, I feel they should do like box sets like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just put them on a disc. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to remake them. Just arcade them up and throw them on there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That way people can at least experience the type.
I wish they would do that, man, because if they're going to, like, you know how they're redoing Master Chief Collection right now.
Yeah.
If they're going to make more sequels like that, they need to make the originals redone with the fourth one. Or the fifth one, or however they actually sequel them out. Because right now, that seems to be the route everybody doing right now. Anyway, they're porting everything over.
Yeah, it's all rehashes, man. I mean, everything is a rehash. You know, AK, you want to come in, but anything else that you want to add on the conference? Is there anything else? Do you see them having a new Lost Odyssey too?
They might announce something, but see, people forget it's just not a 24-hour live stream. They're launching the console in Japan that same night. You know what I'm saying? So that's
it might be actually out and about as well.
Yeah, so that's why it's 24 hours. The console is getting launched that day in Japan. So that's why they're doing it.
That's an early launch party, pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
That's not bad.
But
that's why I say that was a great idea of them doing that. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna probably have developers there. They probably be at some type of I don't know what's the big store over there, like the big GameStop or Best Buy or something. They probably be there. Have people all over the city in different gaming stores, and people did like different developers showing up at the events and saying what they like about the system and how the system is doing this and what they're got launching to the system within the next year or two. So I don't expect it to be anything. I expect it to be big, but I don't really expect them to announce until Tokyo Game Show. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're going to do. They're not doing the press conference, but they might do like a Nintendo Direct type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or they might, or think about it this way: they might talk about stuff that day, and then show everything that's going to be on that show floor. Because everything they said, everything on the show floor is going to be playable.
Hold on, I got another question. Right, the other question that I got right is they're releasing, like, we already know Japan isn't their main focus because they're not going to sell over there. But they're doing this 24-hour live stream. You don't think some of this focus will be on China as well? Because they both released the same day.
I don't know. I think China is going to have their own thing.
Yeah, that's on the 15th.
Yeah, they're going to have their own thing. Yeah.
So the Japan released before the China. I thought
China is the 15th through the 21st.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I think it's Japan and about a couple other territories that same day Japan get theirs.
Oh, see that.
But I think they're going to show, like for China, I think they're going to show more Mercury because that game looks great to me. Probably a couple other games they might show for that China developers came out with that we haven't seen yet. But a lot of people don't even know about Mercury. I'll be posting it up.
Oh, I seen it when you posted it, man. I can't look. They're gonna have to do a little tweaking to it. You know what I'm saying? Because the screen, it just seemed a little bit too close to me. The fill of video.
Yeah, because it was an off-screen video. That's what messed it up.
Yeah, it seemed a little, the fill of vision don't seem too good, but the game, the way it actually plays, looked pretty good.
Yeah, because it's ran on Unreal. That used to be Epic China. That used to be the name of the studio that made that game. So they use the Unreal Engine. So.
Oh, Epic had a video game company in China.
Yeah, it was Epic. It was Epic China, some shit like that. It was called. But you know,
ain't they the same guys that made Castlevania, Lord of the Shadows, like the series?
Maybe y'all better in knowing that than I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't play games like that, man.
Oh no, I play Castlevania. I play them type games, but Castlevania has role playing elements, but it's an action game. You know what I'm saying? I like to play action RPGs like The Division. That's RPGs and that, but it's action. Like I said, I don't like the turn-based games where, okay, John Doe, like say like we playing a RPG turn-based boxing game. Okay, you hit me with a hook. Okay, my defense was strong, so I'm gonna put my guard up. You know what I'm saying? You drop your hands now. I'm gonna jab the shit out you 2 times. Okay, your defense wasn't shit. You get hit, you lose 27% of your power. You know what I'm saying?
You played Pokemon? You wasn't a Pokemon player then.
I'm a grown ass man, dog.
You played Pokemon. I was a kid when I played Pokemon. So you didn't play Pokemon back in the day?
Hell no. I'm not going to fraud. I used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! And I've watched episodes of Pokemon.
Dude, I still
you know what I'm saying?
Yu-Gi-Oh! The card game on the 3.
I'm not into that shit, man.
I watched the cartoon Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. Now, once they went to the XD and all that, they did fuck Yu-Gi-Oh! up. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch, I'm not going to fraud, Pokemon was my get high and laugh at the fucking TV show shit. You know what I'm saying? On the low. Like, one time we was on my boy crib and we were smoking, and Pokemon was on. I'm like, oh shit, this is my shit. And then my man's like, what the fuck is this? And they turned for that shit. I'm going to have to keep that shit there. Like, I can't let these niggas dogs watching Pokemon and shit for a little while. But, like, that shit was like a fad. Like, any new cartoon, I'll give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? I was born in 19. I'm an 80s baby, 90s teenager. You know what I'm saying? So I done played it all, man.
What about?
I'll be 34 at the end of this year. So I like B Shadow said, man. Like I told you, I'm an arcade nerd. I grew up in the era of the arcade. You know what I'm saying? Even though we had Nintendos and Sega Genesis and Super Nintendos and ColecoVisions and Ataris, but we still went outside. You know what I'm saying? And while I'm outside, I'm going to go to the arcade. I'm going to get me this penny candy and these penny cookies. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to use my last 50 cents. And I'm going to beat this motherfucking Russian Attack. Or I'm going to beat this Golden Axe. Or I'm going to beat this motherfucking Kid Nikita. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Like, I used to play all that shit, man.
Kid Icarus.
Go ahead, son.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was naming some of them other games that was in the arcade.
Oh, we go arcade games all day. That's all I do. I go to YouTube and watch
Gallagher, Kid,
all that shit. Merc, all that shit.
Yeah.
Pow, Prisoners of War. Y'all remember that shit?
Can't believe you said Russian Attack.
Yo, Russian Attack. I got that on my Xbox 360 right now.
All right, I'm gonna hit you on the nose with this one. Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, Rolling Thunder was my shit.
Yeah.
Master Blaster, Blazing. What else? Yeah. What else? Card game I was fuck. This be this fucking Hang On, Afterburner. All that shit was my shit. Outrun, Super Outrun. When you push the start button, and you got that's your turbo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Super Chase HQ, where you you ram the cars.
All that or you had the one with the gun, you had to shoot the motherfucking cop car. That same joint you talking about? You had to drive and you had the pistol in the other hand and shit.
Yeah.
I used to play all that shit. When on Super Outrun, if you lost to the guy, your girl used to get out the car and get in the car with him and shit. You know what I'm saying? You play all that shit, man.
That let you know when you're too old.
Yeah, man. That's what I did, man. I lived in the arcades. I used to cut school when I first seen Mortal Kombat 2. I cut school to go see that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm up in Temple University in their arcade. You can't even go in their arcade now unless you go to the college. But the bull knew us so much from cutting and going up there, he let us in. There was like 50 people around the motherfucking machine. We trying to see what it looked like. Like, come on. I'm a gamer, man. Just because I don't like certain shit. Yeah, like I said, I might not play certain shit, but I've sat there and I watched John Doe play Final Fantasy. I can sit there and watch you play it. I might not like it. Nigga talking about who you want to play? No, I'm cool. But I can appreciate shit, you know what I'm saying? But that's not what I'm into.
But when it come down to a lot of the games, see, like when I first got into Final Fantasy, well, we ain't gonna say Final Fantasy because I played Final Fantasy, the turn-based one. Well, I've been played that, but when it came down to like that, when I actually got introduced, we're gonna say to the MMO scene, it was on Final Fantasy 11. And the dude told me, I get on the game, you know, I said I finally got this thing up and running, and I'm like, where y'all at, man? I'm finna come out there and join y'all. Dude tell me, man, you can't come out here where we at. You too low, man. You got to stand here, and you got to kill them rabbits and them worms in front of the castle. I'm like, man, fuck it. I ain't play that bitch for a week. I didn't play that bitch for a week. I'm like, oh, hell no, man. I ain't finna play this shit, man. What do you mean I got to kill some rabbits and some worms? You know what I mean? I was done with it right there. But then he said, man, shoot, if you don't kill the rabbits and worms, man, you ain't going to be able to kill the dragons at the end. So I'm like, it's dragons on here? For real? I was like, oh, man. And then I started playing it and I got stuck. You know what I'm saying? But when it come down to MMOs, it's all about the community. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like EverQuest and fucking, what's that, World of Warcraft and all that type shit.
The community is...
You know what? The first game that did it right, and it was like AK say, I think AK would have played this more than anything because it was an MMO type game, but it wasn't turn-based. It was real time. That was the Phantasy Star on Dreamcast.
Oh yeah. Well, a lot of my
I probably would have played it. I remember. It sounds familiar. I think I know what you're talking about. I probably would have played it though. Yeah.
Yeah, that was an MMO too, but it was multiplayer online, and it had like okay. Matter of fact,
it was on the 360.
The Destiny beta. You know how they go up to that tower? Final Fantasy.
Oh, and they got everybody like when you go to the moon, you go to the base and shit, and everybody's in there and all that shit. Yeah.
Phantasy Star did that on Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where you had that one outlook, everybody be in one spot, y'all go search and y'all go join each other's matches. And they had bosses that took up the whole damn screen.
Okay, that sounds dope. That sounds dope.
So that was Phantasy Star 2 that was on the 360.
Shut your mouth. Wasn't it?
Was it Phantasy Star 2?
Either a Phantasy Star or Phantasy
I'm on the phone. Go ahead.
But it was a version that was on the 360 that everybody used to play too. You know what I'm saying?
Your mommy called
you. Used to be on that. So
yeah, I miss those days, man. That's why I was trying to tell you earlier. Like they don't make games that quality anymore. It's just like everybody bites off something now. Nobody makes anything original.
But you know what? Because people accept it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They accept not getting original games. They accept not getting finished games. You know what I'm saying? They accept this. That's why when Sony went over there and everybody was like, them JPs wasn't moved by Sony.
Yeah.
Because they had seen the blueprint that Sony been laying out for the Americans, you know what I'm saying? And the Americans been buying their shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't over there supporting that bullshit. They're like,
eating that garbage up.
Yeah.
Like another thing, like a game just came out, Diablo 3.
Yes.
I have no interest in that. And everybody is playing that shit. And what fucks me up, like Screwface said on your last podcast, I got homies that would say the same shit, like, yo, that Diablo 3 look crazy. And I'm the same thing. When I was listening to it, I'm laughing like, yo, he said the same shit I said to my homie, like, yo, that shit does not look like that when you're playing it. Like, all that shit is CG right there, man. Like, you ain't gonna do that. You gonna be like it's like an up-to-date gauntlet. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't what it look like. That's why I was kind of pissed off. Like, what they did earlier with the whole the graphics thing, how they were talking about they couldn't get the game at 1080p 60 frames. I'm like, bitch, the hardware and the systems are old, and even on old PCs that game ran at 1080p 60 frames. You tell me you can't get 60 frames?
I think the developers are just lazy as fuck right now.
Extremely fucking lazy. When you know what? This one I lost all credit and respect for them when they did this right here. Microsoft had to cuss them out to make them get that game at 1080p. You shouldn't have to tell a developer and send one of your Microsoft representatives to go over there and get that game in 1080p and show them how to utilize the system. And then everybody was like, oh man, you just defending Microsoft and this and that. No, I also jumped on their ass when they said they couldn't even get Minecraft to run on the PS4.
Yeah.
I'm like, you fucking kidding me? My phone can run Minecraft. You know what I'm saying?
60 frames per second. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? They can't even get Minecraft to run on a PS4. That's lazy as shit.
All right, I got a question for y'all. I don't know if y'all YouTubers. I mean, I haven't never made. John Doe be telling me to make my channel. I haven't done it yet. It'll be coming soon. all right, it's pictures floating around, and Next Gen made a fucking video about it, and Crap made a video about it, about the downgrade of Driveclub. Now, I've looked at the pictures, and I see somewhere it look downgraded, and I see somewhere it looks the same, it's just a different board, or it's just actually more colorful. Yeah. But then a guy put a fucking side by side of what it was looking like and what the fucking beta looked like, and it looked totally different. Like, what's your opinion on that?
They made the car smaller, which you can see that in the picture from the original Driveclub to the new one.
Yep.
The cars are smaller. They added a shitload more detail to the environments, and to get the 60 frames per second, that's how they had to do it. They had to make the car smaller.
That's a 30 frame game though. They ain't making it 60.
Thought they had it up to 60 by now. I might be wrong. I believe Driveclub is straight 30 frames. Okay. Well, they shrunk that down too then. So they got it down to 30 frames. They added weather conditions. They, I know they stripped it down to 50 cars now, so you're only getting 50 cars, which that's just horrible for any game to have fucking 50 cars.
No customization.
No, and they, from the looks of it, from the last two videos I've seen of gameplay, the physics, the actual car physics are gone. You ever notice how when a guy hits a, go ahead.
Go. When you about to say the same shit, when the guy hits something and he speeds the fuck up.
Dude, just keep going. That's some shit. That's some shit you see on fucking what's that game called? Split Second.
Yeah, split second shit. They want you to hit the back of the motherfucking car so you get your boost. Now, one thing I say about the game, I watched a video about it. It seemed like they get to like 200 miles per hour so fucking fast. Like, it's impossible for you to reach that speed so fast. But what I'm saying is have y'all seen the pictures though of the pictures, the screenshots of the beta? Have you seen that though?
Yeah, I seen it in the Facebook group. And
send a link in the post on the side.
Oh my God, I will. Hold on, but yeah, it was in the Facebook group. Yeah. Dude, I completely understand what y'all saying, dog. But the game, it don't even look like the same game if you want to be honest about it.
And the weather is getting patched in and won't be there at the launch. So you don't know. And I believe you have to pay for it too. It's $5 to add the weather. I might be wrong.
No, it's
ponies don't attack me, ponies. But you know, I may be wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I heard a couple people say you had to pay for it, and I heard people say you didn't have to pay for it. So I'm not sure.
I hope not. You got to pay for weather effects? What kind of crap is that?
And I heard they say the weather has effect on the cars, but from the video when me and Doe be watching and Zobi and all be, I haven't seen that shit affect the car not one time. Now maybe just because it's what they showing. Now don't get me wrong, I seen gameplay of Forza Horizon 2 where the guy driving the Lamborghini and he hitting shit and the speed doesn't excel, but it doesn't go down drastically neither. Like, but I didn't see him hit a fucking wall and speed up. I seen him hit like lawn chairs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
into a goddamn snowbank, dog.
Yeah. I ain't seen this motherfucker hit no mountain and no shit like that and speed up, or to get hit by another car and do an extra 25 miles an hour. Yeah, I ain't seen no shit like that, but you know.
No, I'll wait till Gran Turismo.
But so y'all, I got it over there. So y'all, what y'all telling me is, y'all think this is gonna be more of a launch party thing than it is gonna be like an actual informational thing. So basically, they're not gonna be entertaining us. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna have none of our stars out there singing. They're gonna have a bunch of
Japanese people. Yeah, and not to say that they won't show or have anything, but I think they might say what they're going to do for TGS. So people won't say, oh, well, they're not having a conference. They say, well, we're not having a conference. Check back in on our keynote or on our fucking Direct, our Microsoft Direct, or whatever they want to call it, or something like that.
Then you said they're not going to have a keynote.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's the kind of, well, just saying, like, well, check out our Direct. I'm not sure they're going to call it Microsoft Direct, but check out our whatever during TGS and come and see some more of these games down on the show floor. You know what I'm saying? They just can't expect, like Zobi was saying, nobody knows who Phil Spencer is, right?
No.
But they gotta, during that fucking live stream, they gotta say something for people to stop past the booth. You gotta say something for people to come past the booth.
But I do think they missed their mark not having a conference. I honestly agree with Zobi on that. They should have had a conference there because people are pre-ordering more of their consoles than they ever have in Japan. And y'all Y'all both can agree on that. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it was a guy on the Facebook group. His name Fezzy something. He was in Bang Bang. I know it's Fez something. If I'm getting your name wrong, brother, I apologize. But he said he works in Tokyo, and the Xbox One pre-orders is flying off the shelves. You know what I'm saying? So the ones with the Kinect at that, like that's the crazy part of it, you know. But I don't know, man. Like I think if you like games, I think all that American, Japanese shit. I think that shit, a lot of shit, that shit is overblown. I think just Microsoft. I just think the 360. I think the 360 didn't cater to them as much. And I think on some real shit, I really even think Microsoft really don't give a fuck now because it's more people in China than it is in Japan. Basically, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And already,
as many places as you can for the simple fact. Look at
I understand that.
Hold on. Okay, no. This is what I'm saying right here is see Japan. Like, China is bigger, you know what I'm saying, as a mass, but Japan is more innovative when it comes down to the games, you know what I'm saying?
True that.
So you get that market, you know what I'm saying? You get different kind of games on the console, you get what I'm saying? Would you agree with that? Would y'all agree with that?
Yeah, I done imported a lot of stuff from Japan games. They, I think one of the first ones I did was the fighting game on Sega Saturn, but they only came out over there, like the X-Men versus Street Fighters and all those.
Oh, so I wasn't the only person that bought a Sega Saturn over a PS1.
Hell no, I remember that.
I loved it. I loved it.
Remember Guardian Heroes and all that?
No, I didn't play that.
Microsoft,
See, you're 4 years old. You 38. I'll be 34. So when that came out, you had a better job than I had. So I was making $5.25 an hour, and this when games were still $70 and $80. People forget that shit. You know what I'm saying? So people complaining about games being $60, motherfucker. I remember paying $90 for Joe Montana '94 football, motherfuckers.
Hell no, I paid $200 a copy for Samurai Showdown and King
of Fighters. Oh yeah, Neo Geo. That's because you had Neo Geo.
I still got them big ass cartridges in there.
How much was the controller? The controller was like $200-$300.
Yeah, $199.
Yeah, the Neo Geo was basically an arcade system. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
An arcade is basically what you played at home or whatever.
Because my man, he said it was a card that you could have that came with the cartridge. You could take that and take it to the arcade and play whatever game that you had in the arcade or some shit like that.
We had Magician Lord and there was another game. We could take the memory card and save it, and we could take it home and finish where we left off.
Goddamn. But Hold on. What was I finna say? Goddamn.
Hold on, though. Before you get that, what was the name of that fighting game on Neo Geo? World Fighters or some shit like that?
Yeah, damn.
I didn't forget what.
Hold up, I got them all in my case. Hold on.
It was the guy. He looked like M. Bison, but he was like a mechanical dude. Like he stretch out like fucking Dowsum and shit.
Yeah. Shit, you made me think of that. Now, Art of Fighting.
Yeah, no, not Art of Fighting. That might have not been Neo Geo. It might have just been another fighting game out there.
No, it was Neo Geo. I know you're talking about it, 'cause one of the guys had like a samurai with a blue helmet.
Yeah, it was two samurai dudes. They tried to be like a fake Kid Ryu and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That game was kind of dope though. That's how my arcade motherfucker, man.
Hold on, they said that they're coming out with another samurai. It's not called Samurai Showdown though. It's another name for it. With Samurai Universe or Samurai something that's coming out. You know, I remember going up to the arcade playing that bitch all the time. Y'all remember Tam Tam on that motherfucker?
Yeah, I remember Tam Tam. Yo, see these kids don't understand sacrificing money to play games.
Girl name was Bird, man. That was my bitch right there, and the dude with the dog, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Shadow Dancer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that Shinobi.
Yeah. It was called World Heroes. They made 3 of them.
Yeah, World Heroes. That was my shit.
Dude, my favorite person on that motherfucker was the bitch with the armor on, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The female.
I tried to play with everybody, man.
Oh man, dude, the female.
World Heroes is my shit.
Was my girl though, for real.
Yeah, they had World Heroes 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to look in this case. I'm counting them. 1, 2, 3. Hold on, I'm turning the page.
You gonna make me have to go back and look that shit up, man.
Well,
I'm about to go to YouTube and look at some gameplay.
These are all Neo Geo. I got the CD right now. I got Neo Geo. It's one called World Heroes Perfect. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, so y'all ain't hear about the new what you call that's supposed to be dropping?
Samurai Showdown, nah.
Yeah, man.
No, I did not hear about
I ain't
that.
hear about that.
Yeah. You need to look that up. Look that up. It's supposed to be a new one dropping.
But no, like I said, I'm with you, man. I'm that Ori got me. Like I want to play that, man.
Or in the Blind Forest, dude.
Yeah, because I like games like that give me a challenge. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm dead serious, man. Matt's Curse of the Brotherhood could be game of the year, but you know what I'm saying? It don't get the credit that it deserves, man. That is one great game, man.
Yo, I played Max 2 days. I played it. I separate. I played it one day. Got so far. Then the next time I played, I sat there and I ain't finished it till I beat it. So
Sure.
they need to add me some more levels on it. I still gotta go back and find all the eyes. I need like 20 eyes I haven't found.
Dude, I play I play everything but shooters. Dog, I've been sorry at shooters since Doom. Remember everybody used to play the Doom on the computer back in the day? Like, you know.
Yeah, Doom was the shit though.
Dude, I never got good at shooters like that. You get what I'm saying? I used to get how can I say this? Like I get turned around trying to play that shit. You know what I'm saying? In first person mode.
Shit, I take it back to nigga. I played the first Need for Speed on 3DO. And that was a high priced ass motherfucking console. The motherfuckers, you ask a nigga now with a 3DO, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? 3DO is a couple dollars, man. and I went back and I looked at like the history of Need for Speed, and they were showing the 3DO version. I'm looking like, yo, I used to think this shit was the greatest looking driving game ever. Like I barely see the wheels on this bitch. That was probably you. That probably was you that had that because
that was my video.
Yo, it's like 20 minutes long or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And the dude like you got a couple histories of and shit.
Yeah, I got a whole series of a lot of them.
Yes, I checked the channel out before.
Yeah, I did the Splinter Cell, the Call of Duty history.
Yeah.
I just did the true crime one.
Oh, True Crime was my shit. True Crime LA.
I did it on PC so people can finally see what that game looked like that whole time.
And I was pissed True Crime New York was only on PlayStation. I ain't like that shit.
No, it was on Xbox. It was on Xbox.
It was?
You done vetted out. Hey, let me go in and cut this short. We can have a personal conversation personally.
My bad. Go ahead.
We done got off the topic, you know.
But we dropping knowledge though.
We are.
Hey, but we still gonna cut it short. You know?
All right, no doubt,
before you do that, hold up.
Yeah, we already at an hour and 35 minutes. Go ahead and say what you
You got a time limit? Hold up.
Yeah, I only run an hour and 30. I try to keep it at an hour and a half.
Oh, okay. AK, you still got your original Xbox?
Actually, I sold that shit to get the 360.
Really?
I wish I still had it though. Like I didn't want to sell it. I just had to.
Hold on 1 second before y'all cut off. Hold on.
That's one thing I do regret though, selling my OG Xbox.
Oh man, I pawned my shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm still mad about that myself.
Yo, I had so much music on that shit, dog. Like mixtapes and all that shit on there.
Talking about it, man. All the music. Oh man.
Yo, I had a whole bunch of shit on.
Can y'all see my camera?
Yeah, we see it.
I'm gonna put this on eBay. It's the collector's edition of True Crime Streets in New York on the original Xbox.
Oh, I see the Xbox. Yeah, I see it.
It's still factory sealed.
Damn. Oh, you gonna get that?
Wasn't that what was that? What's the joint they trying to remaster now? They saying that was True Crime, but they just renamed it.
It was Sleeping Dogs.
Yeah, Sleeping Dogs. Yeah, that was supposed to be True Crime Hong Kong or some shit, right?
Yeah, they just changed it.
I remember they were showing gameplay for that.
Dude, that game was amazing.
Yeah, but my favorite game one of my favorite games, I ain't gonna say my favorite, was that Max Payne. I used to love that bitch on the original Xbox, man.
Shit, man.
Original Max Payne.
Yo, Max Payne, I'm saying like this, Max Payne is the only game that ever made me feel like, yo, killing these people in this game feel wrong. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not supposed to be doing this. I think it was the weed, man, but that's why I don't blow no more, dog. Especially the part when dude, he was a devil worshiper, and you had to go kill him inside the jail. And he was talking that shit, and I'm shooting these motherfuckers like, yo, I don't feel right killing these motherfuckers right now. Yeah, I used to be bugging out when I was back in the day.
You them pills and shit, man. You do all kinds of wrong, man.
All the painkillers.
Yeah, man. But no, I'm saying like actually when I was shooting the fucking the AI, I'm like, yo, I just killed that guy. Like that's not right. Like it was just that one part, man. It was the weed, man. That's why I left that shit alone.
How about when you're going through that dark room and you gotta follow the baby crying and shit, man?
Oh yeah, yo. Then the parts where you had to walk on the fucking. But see, this the key. Remember on the 360? I mean on the OG Xbox, you could auto save.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like you go and save from right there. So I'm like, all right, right before I jump, I'm gonna save just so I don't make it. I'm gonna start right there because on PlayStation 2, if you miss, you had to start all the way from the fucking beginning, and you could be right there at the fucking door you looking at and shit. So yeah, I remember that shit, dog. And what was the other the one when you had the dog?
Shit. I know you're talking about. Hold up.
You remember you had to get the dog to sniff out the bomb and shit.
Yeah, it was on PlayStation 1.
No, it was on PlayStation 2 and on OG Xbox.
Hold on.
Remember your part? You was in jail. You had to break out of jail. You was a cop, but you had to get in jail. You had to lift. You had to go to competition. You had to beat fight bull in the ring and all that shit. Then you had the fucking dog where you could sick the dog on motherfuckers and shit.
Let me check.
Get the name of that shit, man.
I
used to play that shit on. I used to play that shit on my OG Xbox all day, man. That was after fucking Max Payne. What the fuck? You know what I'm talking about, though?
You know somebody gonna put it down there. When they put it down there, they gonna be like, "Oh, sure was."
Because they came out with part 2, but part 2 was trash.
Yeah.
To me, anyway.
There be some true gamers down here in the comment section, and I respect all of y'all too, man. I appreciate y'all coming by here and checking out my podcast. You know what I'm saying? Every week. I didn't get to do it yesterday. You know what I'm saying? We usually do it on Sundays, but ain't nobody show up until late. And by the time we all got together, we'll be like, oh, man, fuck this shit, man. We'll do it Monday. You know?
And John, don't let them know how I'm going to win that motherfucking fantasy league, me and you, and you know what I'm saying?
They winning shit, nigga. Hey, my nigga is better than yours.
Yo, you ain't going to tell them how you hit me on Skype talking about, nigga, you cheated.
You did cheat. How the world you get Jimmy Graham, Rob Gronkowski, and who else you got? I
got Kaepernick, AJ Green. I got Kaepernick, AJ Green, Gronkowski, Jimmy Graham. I got Jordy Nelson.
Yep.
Danny Woodhead, Ray Rice, Trent Richardson.
Hey,
I got Bomb Squad. I'm just letting you know that.
I put 2 links on the side.
Is it Dead to Right?
Yeah, Dead to Rights. Dead to Rights. That's my shit.
I told you somebody was gonna do it. The fuck you
Thank you, gamers. At the end, you had to throw the ball. The ball had the fucking hands of fire, and she had to throw that nigga in the furnace and shit, and fuck him up. Yo, that joint had slow mo too.
Yeah.
Oh, for real? Oh,
yeah, that joint had the slow mo. Max Payne slow mo.
Hey, AK.
Yo,
click that second link I put in the description box.
All right, hold up.
But we about to get up out of here after that. You know,
we can
go eat in the fucking way. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, if I start another one, you'll join it tomorrow? Yeah.
Yeah. Man, you could have called me to your last one, nigga. I'm like, damn, this nigga, he fucks with me. He ain't even invite me to his shit. Like,
you on my stuff, man. I'm like, I be trying to get people in here that's logical about gaming. That's why I try to get people on my channel. And then you, today when I joined you, I was hoping it was gonna be on a better term.
Yeah, man, dude, man, you know what I'm saying? That's my homeboy, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my buzz over. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he get, you know what I'm saying? He get riled up. You know what I'm saying? But that's dope. You know what I'm saying? I love him to death. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I was hoping that y'all got in here because all this gaming knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I was just hoping that y'all came in here and then y'all just started spitting that gaming facts back to back. You know what I'm saying? That's why I kept on trying to break it up and get y'all to talk about games so y'all can.
People, certain people, man, you can't say nothing bad about a company that they love because they'll get on you about it in a heartbeat. I've already got used to that. I remember back in the day, I used to give Xbox hell. And then I got jumped on about that, and I was just like, well, shit, I've got every fucking game on the system.
You see, the thing about me, people, like I say, my console is an Xbox console. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't hate nobody because they like Sony or whatever other console they like. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I will play any console, you know what I'm saying? But I play Xbox and that live experience. Ain't nothing like the live experience. And I hate, And I hate, you know what I'm saying, to say it, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I forgot I'm on my phone. That shit make it so difficult on here.
Yeah, we ain't experience like that though. But with that being said, man, like I said, I'm trying to go get something to eat, and y'all keep on holding me up. But yeah, I do.
Nigga, you always eating, nigga.
Oh man, I eat late, man. You know, because you gotta think about it. This is when we usually eat because this is when my old lady usually get off of work.
I know, nigga. You ain't gotta explain that to me, dog.
But you know it. But even down here in the comments don't know it, and they be like, "Why the fuck did you eat so late?" Because this is when my old lady gets off of work, and we usually cook and eat at this time. You know what I'm saying? Then we go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Then I get up and go. You know what I'm saying? And then I come home, and then she get up and go. You get what I'm saying? That's the reason why we eat late, motherfucker. But they don't know this shit. You know what I'm saying? So they assume shit. And they be like, why the fuck you cooking? You know what I'm saying? So I thought I'd let them know. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody else was like, because his old lady get home that late. You know what I'm saying? But let me get the fuck up out of here. All right, man. Hold on. Let me go on to AK. Go on and say the outro, sir.
Yo, the boy AK Will 215, man. Holla at me, man.
Go ahead, B Shadow.
B Shadows Gaming, channel YouTube, and at Behind Shadows Twitter.
All right. His link. His channel link will be in the description, by the way. You know what I'm saying? This your boy John Doe. I hope y'all enjoyed the podcast. You know what I'm saying? It was very entertaining today.
Yo, Zoe was funny today.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all come by and check out my Facebook group, you know what I'm saying? And my fan page, because I put a lot of my fan page. I'm going to start doing like exclusive videos and putting them on my fan page, you know what I'm saying? Just for the people who over there. But with that being said, I'm out later, people. Yeah, yeah.
All right, man.